Hey there, and welcome back to Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the game! As you recall in the last episode, I showed you G1 Color's Scavenger. Optimus Prime took him down with his bare hands. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. G1 Color's Devastator. Now before I show him in game, I'm gonna show you the whole thing in Blender, so you can get a look at all of his glorious detailing. Behold, G1 Color's Devastator. Yes. At long last, right? Ironically enough, this behemoth was not as bad as others. You might think, oh, this was probably a pain to skin. I mean, it wasn't the easiest, of course, you know. He had a bunch of parts I needed to go through to get him all squared away. But ultimately, he wasn't as hard as you might think. He really wasn't. So, this model was again ripped by Papercraft King. He did another fantastic job with this. And Devastator, who you can tell right off the bat, is mostly green. But he does have some slight purple scattered throughout, as you can plainly see. Just to spice him up so that he has some, you know, nice detailing. So, generally speaking, he is another hybrid. He has these stripes like the Movieverse version, but he's also got the G1 style head, which the head was like, I think, the last thing I decided on. I tried a few different versions. I went with a Movieverse style head, you know, with the detailing with the green and the purple stripes on it. Didn't quite work, and I think once I tried the G1 style head, I just knew that was it. So that works out quite nicely. He's got the purple Mixmaster tube, I guess that's what you can call it, or mixer barrel, or whatever you want to call it. It's purple. Okay, I will admit his chest kind of cheats here. I will admit that, in the sense of color changing, because that right there, that purple thingy, realistically, it should be green, because I think none of the Constructicon vehicles realistically had a purple, whatever that is. I don't know if that's Scavengers or High Towers or what, but for the sake of matching the G1 counterpart, I made it purple, so it could blend with whatever the heck that thing is. Move lower, we'll just get his crotch out of the way. That follows the G1 counterpart as accurately as I can tell. Way more for the legs. Legs are pretty simple. Pretty much all green. Pretty much all green, no purple anywhere to be found, on the front at least. Go behind though, he's got the similar theme that I have done for Scrapper, in the sense that their hydraulic-like stuff is all purple. Because I wanted to make sure those details were in there so it wasn't totally green. That's where those little purple pieces work out. And of course, the gray wheel rims, of course. Did not want to leave those out. All the Constructicons have that. Hightower actually went for one of the more significant changes. But first, his claw, which was originally metal, is green to imitate the G1 counterpart. Kind of. I guess realistically, those would be gray, wouldn't they? But again, I kind of gotta adapt it a little bit. I think since the Constructicon vehicles are pretty much all green, I had to make these green to make it match. He's got some more purple hydraulic stuff there. Now this right there, there's two pieces. Those are actually mirrored on both sides, right? No. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, those are mirrored. Which I don't know if that's accurate CGI wise, but it doesn't matter. Those are purple just to make it work. Although, since I believe those are from Scrapper's part, they should actually be green, but again, kind of a cheat here. Anyway, Hightower, I actually went through a significant change of him in the sense that his crane, his main crane, and this back piece, whatever that is, their colors were actually reversed at first, at least when I first tried it, because I thought that worked, but I think when I tested out in game, I'm like, that does not look good, so I ended up reversing the whole pattern, made the crane green, and made that thing purple, and it works a lot better. And the upper shoulders are purple, with another little kind of cheat there with the, I'm guessing that's Hightower's, like, viewport or whatever, I don't know what those are. Yeah, I can literally select it, yeah. That, I guess realistically should be green, but for the sake of symmetry and making it look good, it was made purple. Scrapper's really nice. Pretty much made his claws green, instead of being, I think they were metal. They had to be green to be realistic. He's got the wheels, he's got a nice little purple edge on his hand, and they got those hydraulic suspension things, whatever those are. Oh, and he's also got some, yeah, gray inner detail right there. Kind of like what you see in a vehicle mode for Scrapper, yeah. So, kind of some similarities there. Got that additional little purple bits right there just to spice him up. Oh, one of my favorite parts is his back. Yeah, I really love his back. I think that follows the G1 counterpart almost exactly, I think. At least as far as I can tell. Because I wanted to make it as accurate as I could. I think that kind of applies to the shoulders. But yeah, I think I love his back. His back just looks so cool. Looks really cool. And I think that's it for the most part. Oh, of course, his eyes were changed to red, because they certainly couldn't be green, because Devastator had red eyes. But yeah, not as complicated as you probably would expect. Scrapper was way worse, and Starscream was probably worse than that. So ultimately, Starscream was probably the worst one in this entire pack, and probably will be. But ultimately, I'm happy with this guy. Very happy. Well, now that we've showcased him in all of his dullness here, let's jump to an in-game battle and see him there.
Inbound with air support and recon. ETA 60 seconds. Stay sharp. I've never seen an alien this big. You got a whole lot of nasty heading your way.
There he is.
Stay back. It's like a black hole sucking everything in. If it pulls you in, you're dead.
Yeah. And since he has the model, I can actually add him a new icon for a change. Guy. I really love how he looks in game. He just looks so cool.
Yes, air wing arriving. Devastator in sight. Scanning for targets. Stand by.
Yeah, he just looks so nice. Not much we can do until his weapon systems are vulnerable. What's that over there? Well, that's a little weird. He should stay out of this. Like your big fat arm is blocking the way. I missed. How'd I miss? I missed twice. You stay out of this, bud. A headshot, is a headshot gentle? I really don't know. Alright, Prime. Break it! Break him! I'm gonna wreck it!
Autobot, I order you to attack.
Break. break. Break! Yes, I am off this point. How did you... There we go.
All missile launchers eliminated. Nice shooting, Autobot.
Not now.
All weapons contact. Enemy engaged. Today, one shall stand and one shall fall.
Well, bring on your next weapons. Man, he looks so good, doesn't he? Oh, he's gonna claw smash me. I don't think so. He's just standing like a doofus.
Only in battle can our
Oh, skill shot. Well, are you gonna deploy your weapons or not? You shot him in the butt. Oh, those secret missiles are so lucky. Is he gonna deploy his weapons or not?
side cannons mounted behind his head. Take them out.
Yeah, okay.
Autobots, I order you to attack. Cannon eliminated. You're halfway there. Autobots,
Darn it. Break him. Turn it, I can't get a lock. Where's... Whatever. Hold still. He's holding still. There.
cannon down. Nice work. Watch his arms. He's got a
Darn it, I can't shoot straight. Go away.
destroy the Decepticon.
I will destroy them. Alright. You hear it get... Not now! Go away.
Headshot.
These guys have such big heads, they're easy to hit. You again? Not now, go away. Gotta finish this behemoth.
That's a hit. Watch that other arm. Still got one gun left.
Go away! I was clipping for the building. Oh, watch myself. Yes, it is.
Bullseye. Both arms clear. Looking good, Autobot. All weapon systems eliminated. Now for the headshot. There's a control node on his forehead.
I'll destroy it.
Autobot, that's a hit. But it's an armored node. Got it.
And there you have all of the G1 Colors Constructicons. That was a fun group to take on, although my texture folder is littered with bright green and purple stuff. Because it's just they stick out so much. Well, since the Constructicons are done, we're going to be proceeding for the rest of the Decepticon soldiers first. Because, frankly, I think the Autobots are a bit boring, but we're going to deal with the Decepticons first. The next batch is going to be the Seekers. They shouldn't be too far down the line. I've already made a good bunch of progress, so they'll be next. I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all in one video or if I'll split them out. If I split them out, there'll be a triple feature, back to back again. But I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. So that's it for this episode. I hope this was satisfying. It was good amount of work to get these done, but I think it was definitely worth it. So, I'll see you in the next episode where we seek some stuff out. Just go.